Have you ever done a double take? You know, when you're looking at somebody or something familiar and then you look again because you suddenly notice that something unusual is happening? Most of you know me as Mrs. Lawson, the school counselor here at El Moro. For those of you that don't really know me, not only am I a counselor, but I'm a wife, I'm a mother of 3, a friend, and so many more things. I love life in so many ways. Cooking, shopping, working out, hanging out with my family, listening to music. I'm the type of person you can pull onto the dance floor because I'm always ready to throw down in a dance battle. And the very same person you could always trust sharing your feelings with. Something important happened in my life recently. It all started one morning, a few months ago when I was getting ready to go to work. While I was fixing my hair, I found a bald spot. And I had to look at it a few more times because I couldn't believe my eyes. I was shocked. I went to the doctor and he told me that this wasn't like when you were washing your hair in the shower and the hair falls out. He told me that hair was falling out because I worry too much. He diagnosed me with alopecia areata, which is partial hair loss of your hair in patches on your head. And while alopecia is pretty common, many people don't really know much about it. Now, don't worry. This is not the type of sickness that your friends can catch from you. It's something that's happening inside of me. The doctor recommended that I try to relax, but I felt ugly, ashamed, and embarrassed. I was afraid people would see my bald spots and think that I looked like a crazy person, like I was sick, but I wasn't. When I put my hair up, I worried that people would stare at me. You see, people tend to be afraid of what they don't understand. They didn't know what I was going through, and then the looks and the staring would make me feel like I wasn't pretty anymore. And all I wanted to do was hide in shame. I had no control over the rate of hair that was falling out, and the bald spots were growing. And the shame and the embarrassment made me feel less than. You see, this has been really hard for me. I've isolated myself out of shame, cried myself to sleep at night, and I've been in a deep, dark valley. But somehow, some way, through the incredible support system of my friends, my family, my coworkers, I've realized that there is a bigger picture to this. In fact, I have a ton of things in my life to be grateful for. And if all I'm losing is a small patch of my hair, that means nothing in the grand scheme of things. Lately, I've been thinking to myself, how can I use this life lesson to inspire others? I want to share how this silent struggle has allowed me to figure out a way to find the light and share how I'm able to find a way to focus on the positive things in my life instead of dwelling on the negative. Women and girls, especially women of color, need to know that your hair does not define your beauty. Women with alopecia need to know that they do not have to hide in shame. You could be bald and confident. There are young girls around the world who are dealing with hair loss just like this, but many at a rate more severe than mine. If you know somebody who's going through this or any other trial in their life, be a good friend, which means if somebody needs to talk about their feelings, be a good listener. Also, don't say mean or hurtful words. Follow the golden rule, which is do unto others that you would like to be done to you. That's why it's so important never to judge somebody by the way they look, because you never know what somebody's going through on the inside. And if you're like me, struggling with something that makes you feel less than, you need to know that you are bigger than any struggle. You are beautiful just the way you are. You can pick yourself up and find the good in any experience. This is what I'm choosing to do, to live life authentically and to be resilient, because I am strong, I am confident, and I am beautiful. And you know what? So are you.